guys, I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious gingerbread. Now, I love gingerbread for a couple different reasons. One, obviously it tastes so good. Two, it's super easy to make. And three, it's this time of year, and I just love walking into my kitchen, actually walking into my house, and just having aromas of cinnamon and ginger and cloves filling my house. So, that's what we're going to make today. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do, and you're going to love it. Okay, first thing to do, turn your oven on to 350, let that preheat. Second thing you want to do, take an 8x8 cake pan, spray it with nonstick cooking spray, and line the bottom of it with parchment paper. Because remember, there's no point in making a delicious and beautiful cake if you can't get it out. Alright, now, here's what you're going to need. All-purpose flour, ground ginger, cinnamon, cloves, baking soda, salt, sugar, molasses, sour cream, unsalted butter, an egg, an orange, some golden raisins, some rum, vanilla extract, and you're also going to need 1 cup of powdered sugar. That's to make our glaze for it. So, first things first, taking our dry ingredients. Our flour, our ginger, cinnamon, and cloves. And then we're going to have our baking soda and salt. Mix these up just a tad. Okie doke. And set this aside. It already smells incredible, just from that cinnamon and the ginger and the cloves hitting me. Okay. Second thing you want to do, take a small saucepan, and we're going to take our butter. You want it to be about room temperature. Not totally room temperature, because you're going to melt it anyway. And then we're going to take 1 cup of molasses. This is regular molasses. I love it. It smells incredible. It smells very licoricey, which I love anything licoricey. So I'm going to put a cup of this in. A whole cup. And that's what's going to give the gingerbread its beautiful dark color and wonderful flavor and aroma. It's going to be fabulous. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on the stove. And I'm just going to let this melt together. It's going to take 3 to 4 minutes. I just want the butter to melt and incorporate with the molasses, and for the molasses to get a little bit warm. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to meet you guys back here in just a couple. Now I've let this melt, and I just stirred it, here and there. But you just really want to pay attention to it because you don't want to get too hot. Okay, now we're going to put this in my mixer, and I'm using a paddle attachment. Now, while we let that cool for just a minute, I'm going to take our golden raisins and our spiced rum. And this is just 2 tablespoons of spiced rum. It's actually about 2 to 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to put this in the microwave. This is a microwave-safe bowl. And I'm going to put this in the microwave for about 90 seconds. What's going to happen is it's going to get nice and warm. And the raisins are going to just soak up all that rum. And they're going to be so fantastically juicy. So I'm going to pop this in. And now we're going to get going. Now, as you can see, the raisins have really soaked up that rum, which is exactly what we want. Now we're going to set these aside to cool. Now here's what we're going to do. Our molasses mixture is cold enough, and now I'm going to add in 8 ounces of sour cream. Sour cream is what's going to make this cake so incredibly moist and flavorful. And it's got a bit of a tang to it, which is exactly what we want. This is a 16-ounce container, so I'm going to use half of that. After that is the sugar. We're going to need a 1/4 cup of sugar. It doesn't sound like a lot, but remember, gingerbread is not overly sweet, and we also have all that molasses in there, so it's going to be perfect amount. And I'm going to zest in some orange. You want, I would say, about 2 to 3 teaspoons of orange zest. I'm probably going to use this whole orange. We're done with our orange. Make sure, whenever using a grater, it smells so good, to get all the back cleaned, because it's where all the zest is hiding. So we're going to put in all the zest, okie doke, and our egg. All you're going to need is 1 egg. And I know it doesn't sound like it's a lot, and it really isn't, but this is a very nice, dense bread. It's not like really light, it's just delicious. Okay, medium speed. You just want to mix this together till it's combined. Now, I forgot to put in my vanilla. Crucial. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla goes in. An eyeball, looks about right. Mix it in just a second. Okay. Now, this is what it should look like. It should be beautifully mixed just like that. And now little by little, we're going to add in our dry ingredients. Now it's going to get really loud. So here's what you're going to do. On medium to low speed, otherwise you'll get covered in flour. You're going to add in your dry mixture, just like so, little by little. And you just want to add in and to combine. You do not want to overmix this. Okay, just like so. I'm going to continue to do this, and then we're going to finish it up. Here we go. This looks amazing. It's exactly what we're looking for. And I just mixed things through to combine them. I didn't overmix it. As you can see, you can still see a little bit of flour, and that's okay because we're going to use our spatula because I'm sure that the bottom isn't fully mixed. So just always use your spatula, mix from bottom up. Now we're going to add in our rum-soaked raisins. Favorite part. They smell incredible. Get those in, just like so, and mix them in. Pouring it into our prepared pan. This is exactly what you guys, it's exactly what you want. It's absolutely amazing. It's going to go into your preheated oven for about 35 to 45 minutes. When it's at 35 minutes, check it with a toothpick. Just insert it in the middle. If it comes out clean, you know it's done. If it's got wet batter on it, let it go for 10 more minutes. But do check it at the 35-minute mark because you do not want it overcooked at all. So we're going to pop this in, and I'll see you guys in just a bit. My gingerbread came out of the oven, and this took about 45 minutes. And I've let this cool for about 35 minutes because you don't want it to be really hot when you pour your glaze over, otherwise it'll melt. Smells incredible. Oh my goodness. Okay, loosen up the sides, just like so. Onto our plate it goes. And now for the glaze. Okie doke. I have 1 cup of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of orange juice from the orange that we zested. Put that in. And I have 1 teaspoon of rum. This is going to give it just a little bit of a spice. Now work this in. If you feel like it's not, it should be nice and runny. It shouldn't be too thick. If you feel like it's too thick, then you can always put a little bit more OJ. Or if you're feeling daring, you could put a little bit more rum. Look at that. It's exactly what you're looking for. Alright, let me get this out of the way. Oh, it smells so good. I can't wait to dig in. Take a spoon. Take your incredible glaze and just put it on however you want. Almost done. Like so. It's unreal, the smell of this. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's amazing. You know what really is really good? If you have, obviously you're going to have some leftovers for tomorrow morning. Now this is a trick that I use all the time whenever I have any leftover cakes or anything. My husband loves this. I take a slice, I put it in the toaster, and it gets nice and crunchy and warm on the outside and fluffy and soft on the inside. It's like French toast, but without all the hassle. It's unbelievable. As tempting as it is to dig in right now, I'm going to resist the urge just because the glaze needs to set for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then I can cut it and the glaze, it'll be set. It'll be good to go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed learning this recipe. It's easy, it's delicious, it makes your house smell incredible. So go ahead in your kitchen and get cooking. To get this recipe with all the amounts and the measurements and all, check out my website at www.laurinthekitchen.com. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.